Hello and good evening once again, YouTube. This is Kamikaze Games, and we are playing some more Nascar Thunder 2004. If you didn't see the last part, Jeff Green, that is me, won the Coca-Cola 600 in an amazing final 10 or so laps. I was very impressed with my driving skills, but we are now ahead by 74 points over the Ryan of the Newman family. 5 poles, 3 wins, 7 top 5s, 11 top 10s, average start 10.6, average finish 7.3. It's been a pretty good season. Tony Stewart does no longer hate me. My teammates, though, are starting to get a little bit sour. I would like to rekindle those bromances if at all possible. And Casey Mears made up about 50 points on Nick Murray in the previous race in the Rookie of the Year standings. But this week it is the MBNA Armed Forces Family 400 at Dover International Speedway. I changed the paint scheme to 2001 just because I can. So we are going to go into this race now. Let's fucking do this. Qualifying at Dover. This is another one of my bipolar tracks. I'm either really good or really bad here. So let's see which end of this autism spectrum I am landing on this week. And you know what? That's kind of ironic because in the future, Dover would become the site of the Autism Speaks 400. So the fact that I'm falling on the autism spectrum this day is potentially good. So let's see. 21st. We'll try one more lap. I'll probably do better because now I actually know how to exit these corners now that I've taken a lap around the course. Yep. And slow down a little bit more than that. A little bit more than that. We'll diamond our way through this corner. Come out with a little bit of speed. 3/10 better. Probably a top 10 starting spot. Ninth. Let's hope I don't wreck in the first turn. So, yep.
Jeff Green has been starting at the front all season.
Yeah, but don't forget, Joe, it takes a lot of people working together to get that car starting in the top 10 every week.
Newman and Rusty on the front row. That's a nice front row. So, going to go immediately down low on Stewart into turn 1. Potentially draft with Earnhardt once we get through. Alright, never mind. Well, at least I managed to keep my position through the first corner. Bobby Labonte, who I had an amazing battle with last week. At the end of the race, into the wall immediately as the race starts. Because, of course, and someone must have screwed up in the back because there's a big open gap. So, I will gladly be taking that and putting my car into that big gap. How the fuck is this car so awful suddenly? We got through these corners just fine in qualifying, and now the car sucks dick in every conceivable manner. Yep, that's the speed that I was going through the previous time through there. Except the previous time through there I hit the wall for no fucking reason. This game's an asshole. So there's Kenny Wallace up ahead in the 10th place. Kenny Wallace is the only thing keeping me from a top 10 finish here today at Dover. Go away, Bill Elliott. Drift my way through the exit of that corner horribly. Well, not horribly. It was a pretty good drift, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to be going through there speedily. Speedily. So it appears that qualifying is going to be the only good thing that comes out of this race, as I suck ass coming through the corners, and if I try and come out with speed, I fly immediately into the wall.
Keep digging. We need to pick up about 4 seconds on the leader. You're clear.
Back into the wall, of course. Yeah. And it's not like I'm falling back behind these guys or anything. No, sir. No, sir.
Number 99 has got a run on you. There's 4.5 seconds between you and the leader.
I've always said that Dover's one of the most terrifying tracks in NASCAR. It really doesn't. It really doesn't do it justice in this game, though. Like Heat Evolution, the Utechnic games. Dover is not a fun track to race at because of exactly that. That seems to happen every 5 fucking seconds, no matter what car I'm driving, no matter what game I'm playing. It looks a lot more intense in Heat Evolution, but I can guarantee you this track is ferocious, to say the least. I can understand why they call it the Monster Mile. Because it is a mile. So that's why they would call it the Monster Mile. Even though New Hampshire's a mile, why isn't it a Monster Mile? You know, Milwaukee's a mile. They call it the Milwaukee Mile instead of the Monster Mile, though. I haven't been to Milwaukee for a couple of years. That needs to change. That indeed needs to change. So come out drifting through that corner, so I'm going slow as all fuck. But I was going all slow as all fuck anyway, so I mean, we're not really missing out on anything. I finally caught up to Kenny Wallace, which is sad. So get into him, so that's probably going to be 60. Amazingly, that's not 60. I'm sitting here in front of you stunned that is not 60. That is almost fucking always 60 or more. This game's a douchebag point, so I cannot fucking believe that Kenny Wallace doesn't hate me after that. Amazing. And it's that difficult to get past one fucking guy in this race. So, that spells danger for the remainder of this event.
Easy, buddy. That left front tire's seen some action. Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
I watch the world go round and round, and seen mine turning upside down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Into the wall again. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Keep digging. Still need to pick up about 8 seconds on the leader.
So perhaps the one advantage that I do have over these guys is that they go very, very slow into pit road. And I can go as fast as 70. So potentially here a couple of laps into the wall once again, because you know you just can't go a single solitary lap without doing that. I'll probably pit this time, so yes, of course, keep flying outside into the wall. It's not like they're catching up from me behind or anything. No, sir. No fucking sir. No, sir, I am not. Even though they're going way faster than me, I'm still flying into the wall. They get through the corner faster, but I still fly in the wall. Please, sir, tell me why I'm flying into the wall every single lap, even though these guys go faster than me and they don't even come close. Please, sir. Please, sir. Tell me why this game is such a stupid goddamn fucking douchebag. Please, sir. Play. I should have loosened the car up a little bit. That's a mistake on my part. Can I still change it? Fucking of course not. Go, you asshole. So, let's watch this. There comes Martin. We pitted in behind him. He's way the fuck over there now. I'm behind Mikey. I could draft with Mikey. I needed to rekindle that bromance, so let's try and do exactly that.
10 seconds on us.
The way that I would describe this game, the word I would use would be tedious. This race has been tedious as fuck. Nothing I can do is working. I'm getting through these corners as fast as I can, and yet you see Ward's still catching up to me. Kenny Wallace is still doing better than me. Now, I know I executed that corner horrendously, but every other corner has been A-okay compared to that, and yet here I am still being caught up to by Ward Burton. Of course, I'm being passed by Ward Burton too, so it's even better. Move your ass, Kenny Wallace. You're not helping at all. Gonna fly out into the wall like always. Come to a dead stop. Jeff Burton gets into me from behind, but apparently that's my fault, because now he fucking hates me, because, you know, can't go a single solitary race without getting someone that fucking hates me. That would be way too goddamn much to ask for. Oh my fucking god, fuck this track. Christ all fucking mighty, this track is so shit. This is the fucking worst race in the history of NASCAR 2004. Yep, I'm still flying out into the wall, even though these guys are going faster than me. Into the wall once again. Terry Labonte goes for a, interesting crash. Surprisingly, that's only worth 10 in this game's a douchebag points. I thought for sure it would be 60. Especially with a spectacular gymnastics moves like that. Great fucking camera angle, by the way. We could really see that crash. Great fucking camera angle. Well, I've really got absolutely nothing to lose in this shit can of a race, so I'm gonna go down pit road, loosen the car, get fresh tires and shit. So somehow, well, that must be lap down cars. Somehow I'm not in last. So, we're in 37th now. Fresh tires. Let's see if I can accomplish anything here in the final closing laps of this race. Unlikely as it may be, because this track sucks ass. 32nd is where I would have been. No, actually, I would have been Terry, because that's what the caution camera said. So, I probably would have been about 25th anyway. So, fresh tires, back up to where I was pretty much already. If Jerry Nadeau would fuck off and get out of my goddamn way. Car's definitely better to drive now that I loosened it. I really wish I did that the first time down, so that potentially this whole situation didn't occur to begin with. 3 wide going into 1.
Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there. Good job.
Yeah, this car is way fucking better now. I'm getting text because of course I am. You know, I can't go one series without getting texts. You know, the one thing that I'm happy about is that I last night, like whatever the fuck I was recording last, I was getting so many fucking pinguses that I was actually starting to get pissed off, and I actually kind of wanted to change the frickin' sound effect, because that's how sick and fucking tired of the pingas I was. It was infuriatingly annoying. Yeah. Okay, so I should be able to diamond my way through this. Got loose on the bottom, so I didn't diamond the way that I wanted to. Push Hermie Sadler into this corner so he gets the fuck out of my fucking way. Of course he doesn't though, so now I'm gonna have to deal with his goddamn bullshit ass. All the way through this corner. Hopefully diamond my way through this one. Underneath Hermie. Past him. Perfect. And I'm off the track, so this corner is being horribly executed. Get some jump up. Kevin Harvick blew an engine. That's a free position for me. Go away, Steve Park. Can I get one last position off of McMurray? Probably. 22nd. It's better than I would have done if I hadn't gone down pit road at the end there. Really wish that I'd loosened it up to begin with, but we're going to finish 22nd. Fuck this track. The Armed Forces family is done. Thank Jesus. Glad that's over. So after that dreadful race, we will be going to Pocono. take a nice hour and a half to save, so go to the stats and info screen. Newman won. He's probably passed me in the standings. I'm 14 points back. 5 poles, 3 wins, 7 top 5s, 11 top 10s, average start 10.5, average finish of 8.5. There's the driver respect section. Probably got the award for worst race. And then, yeah. So, let's return to the original paint scheme. And save. So, this is in the Dover race. That sucked. And I will see you in the next NASCAR 2004 video. Bye! Yeah, bye. No! Fuck! Come on! No! Are we good? We're good. Oh! We're not good.